What's up, everybody, man? I got a special guest for y'all today on Kicking It with Art. Today we'll be talking with my good homeboy, man, ColorMeFresh. So yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoy this, and let's kick it. All right, so we got in the building right now. You know, the man, the myth, the legend.
Come on, man.
I got laid on thick, man. You know, the guy ColorMeFresh.
Wow,
Hey, I want to first I'm
man.
gonna say
Come on, man.
congratulations on your sponsorship,
Appreciate it.
Angela's Direct. Or how did that come
Yeah,
about,
you
man?
just DM me, and then from there, just email exchanges, and bada bing, bada boom.
That's dope. That's
You
just because
know, so
Angela's is like, I know there are other paints out there right now that's coming up, but Angela's right now is still kind of like at the top when it comes down, to
yeah,
customizing the game. You know what I mean? So that's
yeah,
big.
yeah. I mean, I've never used what's the other one? Jacquard.
So
I've
you
never
got
used them, so
you
I'm.
got your card, which is mostly like airbrush ready. Like I got a few cards that I
Okay.
use here and now. Mostly we use it for like white and black or something like that. And you got the other guys. I don't know how your sponsorship work. I don't know if you can talk about other, what I'm saying, paints and stuff like that. Like, is that
I
cool?
mean, I mean, everybody knows like Alpha 6. Like, they've been
Right,
sending everybody free stuff. So I mean,
right, right.
so
So yeah, and there's
them
Alpha
them.
6, and then there's Liquid Kicks Official, which is mostly just airbrush ready paint that they got for their. And they
Oh,
got,
see, I didn't even know Liquid Kick sold paint. I mean, I started
yeah,
with just top coat. So
they started. I think they started like last year. During the pandemic, they just got like a few colors that they released. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and kick it off with the first question, man. Um, how did you get into customizing? How did you get into it?
you want the long version or the short version?
Oh, I'm on the free version of Zoom, so it's only 40 minutes.
Oh, okay. I
So,
mean, it ain't gonna be too long.
hey,
So
just make it interesting, man. Just talk, do your
I
thing.
mean, like I started when I was young, man. So I originally painted my first shoe when I was like 18, 19, like 2008.
Right.
And I think I'd went on a website. I think it might have been Soul Collector. I forgot what it was, but there's an artist that goes by the name of Soul Junkie, and he was painting shoes. He's from New York, so he was painting like Biggie and like Big L and stuff. And I was like, okay, this is dope. And at the time, YouTube wasn't where it's at now.
Right.
So I'm just looking like, how is he doing this? Because I remember I tried to paint a pair of shoes when I was in high school, just something simple, and the paint came right off. So I was just like, was he a magician? How is he doing it? So I went on YouTube, and there's this dude called Jacob Patterson. He was like a little white kid that was an art student, and his intro was like, what it is, Jacob Patterson one more again or something.
Right.
And he painted a pair of Air Force Ones, Kanye's graduation theme. I was like, oh, okay, so you can do it. And he had a link to Angelus, but I don't even know if Angelus had a website at the time. I think they might have been outsourcing. I don't know. But I ended up getting some paint from a place called Turtle Feathers. And I got the paint. I painted, forgot what I painted first, but I know one of the shoes I painted first was a pair of Thriller Blazers with like a cartoonish version. I actually still got those. They right here. And then a couple months later, that's when I made,
Are those on your page?
No, these ones, like, these are the raggedy ones, right? So this is like the first, like one of the first ones I painted.
Oh, okay.
And so from there, then like a couple months later, that's when I made these ones.
Them the ones I see.
And
Yeah, them
so
the ones I see.
yeah. And so after that, like, I painted for maybe 3 months. And when you're young, you're trying to get fast money.
Hey,
I'm not trying to hear it. So after 3 months, I quit, bro. And I didn't touch a paintbrush for like 10 years. I was just working.
What year was that when you painted those Michael Jackson joints?
2008.
2008. Okay. So dang, so you didn't pick it back up to like a while. I was always
last year, bro.
That's crazy, bro. I was always just like off and on with it, man. It was never like, I think the longest stretch I probably went was probably maybe like 3-4 years when I wouldn't just paint anything. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But I've always used to just be painting something, whether it was on clothes, some shirts for somebody. And like you, I started early using. But see, I ain't find Angelus until maybe 2015. 16. Like it was a minute.
Yeah.
I found that I was using Apple Barrel. You know what I'm saying? Like it was crazy. In high school, man, we had the paint markers, the Apple Barrel paint, and we literally was wearing them for like one occasion, and that was it because it would all break off and stuff like that. So that's crazy. Let me see.
Man, hey, that's you trying to make money when you was young, so I wasn't trying to hear that. So.
Because I think when I went to college, I painted like one pair of shoes in college or 2 pair for my wife because she had Delta and I did her some shoes. Those are the oldest pair that I still got with me. So
yeah,
that was.
I mean, but you know how it is, man. Like once you hit a certain age, it's less about what can you try to do. I got to make money at this point. So you just start working, and the next thing you know, it's 10 years later.
I think like if it was now, if it how it is now with the social media and all that back then,
oh definitely,
dude, it would have been crazy. Because back then, we
definitely
share it, and so yeah, right now, like you say, people get on now, they start in 1 year, bro, and they grow crazy fast. Yeah. What does a typical day look like for you for ColorMeFresh? Typical day.
Typical day nowadays is I try to, but my wife works. Actually goes into work 3 or 4 days out the week. So I got little man. And so if he allows me to get some work done, I do it. But 9 times out of 10, I maybe get like 2 hours currently. And then some days he may let me chill a little bit. But if I do get work done, normally, I wake up, work on a project. And I mean, depending on the project too, how detailed it is. And if it's something I'm making either for myself or a client or whatever, I mean, I'll paint all day and then rinse and repeat. I mean, may do a design draft here and there. Like the last couple weeks, there's been a lot of like Zoom calls, Skype calls, a lot of different networking type of things. So like this week, I haven't painted anything. It's just been a lot of setting stuff up and a lot of, podcasty or interview type stuff. So yeah, man,
it's crazy because once you really get once you've really hit like the next level is when you get less time to actually paint, and it's more like just business calls, talking and all of that, and it's gonna come to the point of like, man, I just want to sit down and paint.
Exactly.
Paint. Right.
Yeah, man.
This ain't on here, but so I heard you say one time, like on we was on a Clubhouse call, and you was like a typical pair is probably what, like 40 hours, maybe, like if you just kind of to wing it in 40 hours, and it's like what I think you said 3 days maybe or something like that. Oh yeah, that's
how long it takes.
Yeah,
I mean it depends. So how I try to do stuff is I try to give people like packages. So like if I offer somebody a diamond package, obviously a diamond package is going to that's the most expensive one. So those are usually the ones that are like 40, 50 hours plus. Those are something maybe like the Garas or the Dragon Ball Z ones I just posted, that take that amount of time and come with maybe like a custom box, the insoles, the hang tag, and just, a complete concept. Like if it's something for a cheaper package, like say somebody wants something for their kids or something, that's maybe like a day, maybe 2, 15 hours. So
see, that's why that's a good idea though. I gotta start doing like a package too, like the different levels you can get. So because that make a lot of sense. I just hit up the dude. Oh man, I just saw his name. He do the insoles for you though.
Oh, Reclusive Soul.
Yeah. I just hit him up. Because I seen Jar Customs posting him in his story, and he had tagged you in it too. And I was like, let me hit him up, man, because like now, like these little Flintstone joints I did, like people kind of going crazy for it, and I'm trying to figure out how can I take it to another level.
I mean, that's what you got to do. I mean, he does good work too. And if you don't want to design them, I mean, I don't. I mean, with me, sometimes I'll design them. Other times I was like, hey, bro, could you just make me a theme for Goku? He's like, I got you, and he'll throw them together and just send me something back fire. And then he do the hang tags too. So I just rock with him from now on, man. It's good quality too, bro.
I'm definitely, because I hit him up and I was like, I'll put something together. But if you say he do the fire, like he put together.
Oh yeah, the dude, he official with it, bro. Because I mean, I've gotten insults from other people, and it'll be like maybe like a stretched out picture to where it don't even look right.
Yeah.
And then it's just the quality's not there. And then I think I heard about him from High Kicks Customs. And I hit him up, and he actually lives in North Carolina too, in Wilmington. So he sent me some. I was like, oh, okay. Now from now on, then, buddy, yeah.
Because he only got like, let's see. Well, he just jumped up to 580 followers. Yeah. But sometimes, that's all people need is like that. Keep their name out, man, for really people to realize that they got some fire stuff going on. Because sometimes people be kind of like, should I trust this person? You know what I mean? But when they get co-signed by people that we know legit in the game, that's all he needs. Let me see. Oh, well, I'm thinking about it, bro. I've never done a Dragon Ball Z custom before.
Got to, bro. You have to.
I think that's one thing I think I'm missing, because like if I look around, like everybody loves Dragon Ball Z. Even if you've never even watched the episode before, like you still love it. You know those guys. So I'm actually like in the process right now of designing one on my iPad. So the only thing now is trying to figure out like what can I do, you know what I'm saying, to make it stand out, because there's so many out there. And then of course you killing the game, with every anime Dragon Ball Z character it is. So that's what I'm in the process of doing right now, man, trying to design.
Man, you have to, like, I say it all the time, like, bro, I don't even really watch anime, bro, to be honest. I don't either. The only anime I watched was Dragon Ball Z, and that's because it came on Cartoon Network when we was growing up. And I recently just started watching like Naruto, and I've seen One Punch Man. That's it. Other than Akira, I don't watch nothing. I'm not an anime person. And so it was just one of those things to where, I like Dragon Ball Z, and anime is the wave right now. If we're gonna be honest, it's even if you've never seen Dragon Ball Z, I'm pretty sure every parent on the face of this earth know who Goku is just because they kids.
Yep.
And so, if any anime, you're going to automatically get some kind of love for, because it's popular.
Yeah.
So you got to do it, man.
That's what I'm doing right now. I'm clearing my schedule so I can get back to, so I can create some stuff that's in my mind. You know what I mean? Because sometimes it be the stuff that you think of that be the stuff that be the hottest. Because people come with you ideas.
Exactly.
Like, feel that? Because people come with you with ideas, you be like, okay, I'll do it, but it's never like, it's nothing like something that you thought of in your own mind. Like, can I create this?
And I say you have to spend money to make money.
Right.
No one has the vision that you have, right? And I use myself as a prime example. I'm gonna say 70% of the shoes that I post that people go nuts over, like even those at least three out of the four of those went bananas.
Yep.
And you can see they're still sitting here. I made those for myself because I know I know my vision, right? And to be inspired as an artist, man, you have to do things that you enjoy. Because the second you start just doing commissions, because I was talking to Vic about this yesterday, actually. The second you just start doing commissions, it becomes more about work and less about why you're actually doing it.
That's
right.
True.
Let me see, because I saw a quote. Let me see. Hold on. Because and the quote is spot on. And I screenshotted it. I think it was on Twitter. Yeah, it's a dude named Neil, and he says, "Great artists do their best work because they're excited or compelled to do it, not because they think it was popular or big. The art you love was likely made from love. Ambition was an afterthought." And that's a fact.
That's so true, because when I think back at all the designs that I've done, like the ones that I feel like really like did numbers and they took off are the ones that are still sitting in here with me.
Exactly.
The George Jumpman joint, the Fresh Prince color looking joints, and the Flintstone joint. The only other shoe is a barber shoe I did for a style. She's like a barber, and it was Zeta Styles. It was the colorful Jordans, and I put the scissors and the shears on the side of it. Like them, the only other ones that kind of did some numbers that weren't just for me. But it's crazy, like how that's like a true fact, man. Like it's typically the stuff that you have in your own mind.
Yeah. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, even if you think of like just entertainment or music, I mean, why do you think so many musicians now are going independent?
Right.
Because they can create the music that they want. And then the second you try to take that from them, 9 times out of 10, they just fall off the face of the earth.
Yep.
Because the labels try to make them make music that's not theirs. You know, it's not their sound. So I mean, you got to, man, because you get burnt out. You know, and a lot of new artists ask, you have to make stuff that you want to make. You have to spend money, your own money, man, to showcase what you're capable of. Because just like the stuff you have, you're gonna put more time, love, and care into your own projects. And it's not about being professional. It's about not everybody's budget is going to be able to cover what you're capable of doing. True. Right. So you may have a design that's, you know, is fire, like hella fire. And, you know, somebody just maybe, I just want to spend $200. They're not going to get that design because to you, that design's worth $2,000.
Right.
And so when you create it for yourself, you know, it's $2,000 for the design, but it's yours.
That's fact. So, that's straight up facts. And because for me, like even just shoes, like I like doing everything. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, I'm in the process of doing like the customizing a Nintendo, you know, the old school, the first Nintendo. Like I'm about to customize one of those and stuff like that. So I like doing all types of art. You know what I mean? So I have to make sure I clear my schedule so I can get those type of things out, because I feel like it's gonna be something that everybody gonna love. You know what I mean?
Exactly. I mean, and that's like your name is art by art. You know, that's why I'm ColorMeFresh. I didn't want to put customs in my name, right. Even though I primarily work on shoes, I'm an artist first. You know, I don't want to just be labeled as, oh man, you just make shoes, which is why occasionally I'll do canvas. I'll do something digital. That's a sticker.
The box, even the boxes.
Yeah, man. So you have to find ways to create, man. And like you said, you paint a Nintendo, man. Whatever motivates you to create something and fulfill your vision, do it. It shouldn't always be, you know, how much you're going to make. I mean, the money will come because your passion is going to show in your work.
So let me see. All right. So here's one. What's the worst experience you've had with a client?
Honestly, man, I'm actually pretty fortunate. I've not really had any bad ones. I mean, other than the typical, can you change this, change that? And then, you know, just some tweaks to a design draft or maybe a new design altogether. But other than that, I mean, you have the normal stuff, like maybe you make a pair of shoes and all of a sudden you get ghosted.
Man, see, that's why I've had that happen before. I don't think it was with shoes, it was with something else. Like I think it was like a sweatshirt or something like that, and I did it. And then when it was time, I was like, yeah, what a payment? And it was like nothing. So I was like, I tell people now, you got to pay me up front. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you want it, I'm legit. Go check me out. Look all through what you want to look at. But you got to pay me up front, man.
Yeah. I mean, other than that, man, I'm actually very fortunate, bro. So
yeah, I've never had nothing crazy either. I think the probably the only thing I've had before too was somebody was like, can you change this? And I'd be like, I'm finished with it. You know what I'm saying? So what are you supposed to do? You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell people just be super detailed when you tell me what you want. Because if you just say, hey, I want a Rugrats theme or something, right? And I just put Tommy and Chucky on the shoe, and then when I get done, you be like, well, you know, I wanted Spike and Phil and Lil. I was like, well, you ain't tell me that. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell me everything you want, colors you got in mind, all that. Let me know.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I do my packages. That's why I do my packages, and I do a design draft. Like, I'll let you know, and I'll show you like examples. So if you want like a silver package, this is similar to what a silver package looks like. Okay. So if I make a design draft with 2 characters, you like, oh, well, I wanted 6 characters, bro. I'm going off of what you pick, fam.
Yeah. If you go to the next package, if you want more characters.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel you. What are you currently working on right now?
Nothing.
Oh yeah, as far as me, like I said, I'm working on that Nintendo right now because I want to get that YouTube video.
What you painting on it?
It's gonna be a Mario design. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I'm trying to do. It's not just gonna be straight paint. You know what I mean? Because everybody just do straight paint. So I'm gonna do something. I don't want to say just yet. You know what I'm saying? What it is, because I want people to see it. But it's gonna be a little something different to it than just straight paint. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. All right, so right now, I just take this time, you know, I take a sip, you know, it'd be like the little parts of my thing. I just take a sip of more water. It's like the intermission.
It's all good. Shit. Got my water bottle downstairs.
Yeah, I gotta give me a mic too, man. What mic is it? Where'd you get your mic from?
Amazon, man. Blue Yeti.
Blue Yeti. Yeah.
Blue Yeti mic, and then you buy the stand separately. And it come with the diffuser thing. I hope it sound good because I don't even know how it sound, man. I'm just
It
talking.
sound clear. It sound
Okay,
clear.
cool. Is there an echo?
Uh-uh.
Oh, then we on there.
Oh, it sound good. Oh yeah. So let's see. So what other artists do you admire? Like some people that you've seen in the game and you kind of be like, oh yeah, I rock with them. You know, they cool.
I mean, I don't really know, man. Like I have people I rock with. Like I rock with you. I rock with Vic.
Is there
Kickstar.
something that inspires you then? You know what I mean? Like,
I mean, honestly, I'm more inspired by just art in general. Like artist that I really like is a dude called like I Am Henry I Am. He's like a manga artist, but his style and just his level of detail and his scenes is crazy to me. Yeah. Art Germ is cool. Peter Hahn, because you know the people I look at are like, you know, people that work for like Marvel and DC and come up with character design and stuff, because that's you know my background. That's where I come from. I paint shoes, but that's why I do the characters, man, because I'm more into the art and the character design and the colors. That's why I really started gravitating towards anime. It wasn't because, you know, I'm a huge anime fan. It's just the style to me I like. And it makes for dope projects because there's so much color, there's so much vibrancy. It's just so much detail and different things to pull from.
I get you. I can see that. I'm gonna look those people up too.
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely.
So what's one of the biggest challenges you faced in starting back up your custom business?
Just trusting the process, bro. I think everybody deals with that, trusting the process. Not looking at other people and comparing yourself or your work or your level of success to theirs.
That's true.
I think people have that habit of just doing it in life in general. And just focusing my energy on myself, because you know the more time you spend focusing on other people and their success is the less time you're focused on your own. So that's probably my biggest one.
I agree. I remember feeling like that too, like a while back when I first started up, and I would be seeing people who got like shoe boxes stacked to the ceiling, you know, like around the customs that they got to work on. And but then when I look at that, also I'd be like, well, that's not the type of, you know, artist that I am, and you know, type of artist I want to be, you know, because I don't really want to. I don't really have any interest on doing something that's just gonna be that I can do like 3 shoes in a day or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't really have no interest in doing stuff like that. So I have to kind of remember that, you know, like, well, that's just not the type of artist that you are. You know what I'm saying? You're different from that. You know, you want to focus on more detail. You want to focus on giving people a full experience, one of ones. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, because I had that same problem when I first started again too. And like you said, people are different. There's different kinds of sneaker artists, different kinds of customizers. Like I'm not trying to prep 8 pairs of shoes in a week, man. I can't do it. Like me having to acetone tape and do prep work on 8 pairs of shoes in a week. Nah. So like even now, man, I paint like I paint a shoe a week. Maybe 2.
That's good. Because for some shoes, like for this one right here, this, like, for me, this is probably one of the more simpler shoes that I feel like I've done. And it is something that like I came up with on my own. So like I don't mind doing this pair. Like I'll probably do like 10 or something like that and be done like with it. It's something I just want to keep doing over and over again. But designs like that, I just like other designs like these, and I have no interest in doing them like over.
No, I know. It's gonna be the same like when you make your Dragon Ball Z pair. You're not gonna make that again. You may do something similar. Just like me, I'm not duplicating none of those.
No, man. No, I feel you 100%, man. Like I would tell people, they was like, "Yo, can I get this some?" I was like, "Well, I'm not gonna redo this same shoe over again. Like it's gonna be different. Like I can do SpongeBob for you, you know what I mean? But it ain't gonna be the SpongeBob like I just did for
exactly.
It's gonna be different." All right, so I ain't tell you about this part, but you know, you've seen in my videos, it's the rapid fire question round.
Rapid fire.
I'm gonna say these questions to you. You know, it's either gonna be a this or this, or you just tell me the first thing that comes to your head.
Okay.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, paintbrush or airbrush?
Paintbrush.
Yep, I agree. It's hard to use airbrush, man. Like, what's my homie name? Erica B. Kick. She do airbrush, and
I don't.
I cannot do that.
It's too much maintenance for me, bro. Like the clogging, I can't deal with it.
So I only use it for like if I'm doing like solid panels or I'm filling some stuff in, or I can't do it to like actually like draw stuff, and you know.
I don't even like using it for panels. I'll use it for maybe a base coat, some top coats, and gradients. Other than that, I try not to touch it. That's why I moved it. It used to be right here. I put it in the garage.
Gradients for sure, because you know gradients. You can do gradients with a paintbrush, but it's just something about the airbrush. It be looking real smooth.
Yeah.
All right. So favorite day of the week?
Friday.
Just because it's Friday, just feel like
because my wife be home from work, so I get a break.
I feel you right now. I work full time, and my off days are like Monday and Tuesday. And Tuesdays are the day I had the nanny come. And she be in there with the 2-year-old and stuff like that. So she'll have him, and I can just be in here just doing my thing like all day. So that's why I like Tuesdays.
Yeah, see, man. So yeah, Fridays.
So Jordan 1 or Air Force 1?
Jordan 1.
Okay. So what's your favorite color to paint with?
I mean, in general, I would just say probably like a bright green, but you talking about shoes, I'm gonna say black because you 3 coats, you ain't got to worry about nothing.
It's mostly everybody thing too. Like, you have a favorite color, but the one that you just prefer to paint with. Anytime I gotta do some black, I'm like, hell yeah, I can just
exactly.
Bam,
you ain't gotta build up no layers, you ain't gotta build up color. You can just put on some coats and you good to go.
Just spray it for painting, you know what I mean? I was gonna ask you your favorite anime, but because I felt like you may have rewatched them, but if you had to say between like the Dragon Ball Z,
I would say honestly I like Naruto just because it's more of the whole ninja karate type thing. Because growing up, I was heavily into like kung fu movies. Yeah, like Bruce Lee was my man. I used to watch the old subtitled Chinese kung fu movies. So I say Naruto probably.
Yeah. See, I haven't even watched. I tried to watch it one day, but I didn't. I was like, I can't do it. But then somebody told me, like, somebody said you can't be really doing other stuff. Like, so you got to be kind of focused on it a little bit. If you're not like an avid anime watcher, so you get into it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try that again one day. So
well, Naruto long as hell, so that's why I'm on like season 4 or 5 of the original. It's like it's so many episodes, man. It's like hundreds. So good luck.
Yeah. All right. So Marvel or DC?
Oh, Marvel.
That's for sure, man. Like, it's crazy because before the Marvel franchise really took off, like with the MCU and everything, like I would just be like Batman, you know what I'm saying? Like those. Yeah. But since like their movies have started and they just be killing the game, like I'm just all Marvel right now.
Yeah, I'm just like, and just in general, man. It's like who don't like Batman? Like Batman, Joker, just Batman characters in general, probably about the only ones I really mess with. Like Superman, he's too strong. He's low-key boring.
Dude, Justice League, bro, he came out of nowhere. Like he came out of nowhere with this guy that everybody was getting beat up from, Wonder Woman, everybody was getting beat up, and he just came in like, yeah, bro, what's up?
Exactly.
I was like, what the? You're too strong, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't want to see that.
Like, how could you ever lose a battle? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Movies or TV shows, which one do you prefer?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
I'll go with probably TV shows.
Yeah. I'll rewatch the heck out of some TV shows. You know what I mean? For real? Because I got like a list on my channel, bro, when I talk about my top 10 TV shows that I like rewatch over and over again when I'm painting. And I got a list for the movies too, but I definitely say TV shows because
I don't watch a lot of TV shows, but I'm saying that because Breaking Bad is probably my number one, and then probably like Game of Thrones. If it wasn't for those two, I'd probably say movies, but just them two are the game changers. So
yeah, I got on Game of Thrones late, but I've definitely already seen it, and I probably watched it. I probably watched the whole series like 3 times.
yeah,
But yeah, I came in the game late with it, but when I watched it,
it's all good.
I was kind of glad though because they had people waiting like a long time in between the season, so I was kind of glad I came late because I was able to just like binge watch.
Oh yeah, I was like you. I think I started maybe like when it was like season 4,
mm-hmm.
And then I watched like
on the last season. I think when I watched it.
Yeah.
All right, so basketball or football?
Basketball.
Oh really? See, I'm a football dude.
I grew up playing basketball, bro. Basketball all day.
Dang. So your team? You got a team?
Not really NBA. I'm more like players, but college is Tar Heels all day.
So that's where you're from?
I mean, I'm back and forth. So I lived in North Carolina until I was 8, then moved to Palmdale and lived there for 18 years. And I moved back here. So
Palmdale, California?
Yeah, I told you I was from Palmdale.
Bro, you did?
Yeah, when we first started following each other, I told you I was from Palmdale.
Oh, did, bro.
Yeah, I went to Court Hill High School, bro.
That's crazy. That's
went to Hillview Middle School.
That's right down the street.
Rancho Vista. I moved from Palmdale, I want to say 5 years ago, maybe.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You was 5 years ago. I've been out here since 2012. So you was out here when I was out here.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That's
crazy. All right. So this last question, man, rapid fire question determines the type of person that you are. To me, in my book,
Okay.
Mayo or Miracle Whip?
Oh, come on, bro. I don't really eat both. I don't eat either. Hey, really. Miracle Whip if I had to pick.
No, come on, man. No.
I don't really eat Mayo or Miracle Whip, man. I don't know, man. I've been into it.
Down Miracle Whip, man, with the little sweetness to it or something that it got. I can't get down with
I mean, I'll eat both if I'm eating it, but I don't really have I can't tell the difference between the two if I'm being honest.
Okay, cool. Okay. Okay. I deal with that being like an avid, like it's Miracle Whip over everything. You know what I'm saying? Type of person.
Not at all. Not at all.
Cool. Oh, the guy you just did, like the Batman shoes you just did for
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Leo
man.
Thomas.
Yeah, how did they come about?
I gotta take the green screen down. I gotta take the green screen down for this. I have to turn off the green screen. I gotta turn off the green screen. Give me a second. Give me a second. Yo, ColorMeFresh, I see you in the comments. Thank you so much for the Batman Beyond Air Jordan 1s. You killed these, bro. These look amazing. Thank you so freaking much, man. Like the fact that you were able to get the Slick Living logo, the Batman logo, and put it in the tongue.
Because he streams on Twitch. And I tell people all the time, man, if you don't have a Twitch, y'all need to get on Twitch. Even if you're not making a Twitch account to stream, it's so many. Soldier Boy be on there, T Grizzly, T Pain, Logic, a bunch of people be on there. So it was somebody in this community contacted me and was like, yeah, I want you to make him some shoes. I was like, okay. Made him some shoes, sent them to him, and they like them a lot, I guess.
Yeah,
so I was like,
cool. I saw his reaction, man. Like I saw his reaction.
That made my day.
I love reactions, bro. I love to record them first time. That's why I don't really like showing clients like progression shots and stuff like that. I just be like, hey, trust my process. You know what I mean? Because I want to see your face at the end. I showed you, if I give you a rendering at the beginning, just know, like, if you approve it, just trust my process the rest of the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will see your reaction when I finally reveal it to you. But that's dope, though, man.
Yeah,
that's dope. All right. So, what's your proudest work to this day? The one thing that if somebody was like, man, show me what you the most proudest of, like, what you got? Which one is it?
I mean, I don't know, man, because how I am is
They all your
I make something and I'm like, yo, this is it. And then after I post it and I make something else, it's like I forget about what I just made.
Yeah, I'm like, this is it. This the one.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much whatever you release. But that's good though, because
I mean, okay, so out of all of them, I don't know, man. Probably the avatars, the Aang's.
Yeah. I like that with the little fur on the side.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, they look clean. I like the color palette, and then on the fur, to me, kind of sets it off.
Yep.
I mean, the Garos I like, the Dragon Ball Z's I like, but I don't know, for some reason. And then maybe the outsole and the sole itself too. Just to me, it just comes together. So probably those.
It blends nicely. You got a sewing machine too, though, right?
Huh?
You got like a shoe machine, sewing machine.
Oh yeah, it's right here,
bro. Man, I want one of those so bad. I done went got the little cheap one off Amazon, man.
Bro, see, okay, so the thing was, I had one of those too. It broke after like 2 weeks. But the thing is, you don't want this one unless you actually gonna be sewing. I don't like I think I spent $2,700 on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good investment if you gonna use it. But I don't sew nearly as much as I should be for me to spend $2,700 on a sewing machine.
Do you think you kind of use it on every project though? Like when you
I mean, because it still comes down to what package somebody gets. You know, if somebody says, yeah, I want a diamond package, I want, you know, the custom tongue tag, or I want something sewn on there, then yeah, but not everybody, you know, wants fur on the shoe. And then the custom tongue tag I can do with the machine that we get off of Amazon. It's not going to work as well. And it may break, but then you could also find like a old Singer for like $500, $700. They're like antique machines, but you don't have to find those off of eBay. So you could use one of those, like a hand crank one.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to save you some money. It's just, you know, I didn't really feel like looking. I'm too impatient. So I just went ahead and got it. And thinking I was going to use it, like, man, I'm about to be making all kind of stuff. Got it. And I was like, man, I just like the airbrush. I got it. And I was like, I don't even like this, Jack. I'm not even messing with it like that.
So where do you see your business going in the future? Like what you see for ColorMeFresh?
You want my honest answer?
Yep.
How I am and how I've trained myself is I want my stuff everywhere.
Right.
And that's something, you know, you have to train yourself to say, because, you know, we as humans, we doubt is, you know, how come other people are successful and I'm not, in a sense. And so for me, you know, I wake up and I listen to J-Rock's Win every day.
It's a song.
Yeah, every day, because it gets down in you, man. And then, you know, just like they tell you, go to the mirror and tell yourself, you know, you're going to be successful. You're going to be great at whatever it is you do. It doesn't have to be art. And at first you think it sounds stupid, but the more you do it, you start to believe it. And then the more you believe it, that's when stuff starts happening. So to me, I've been working on just speaking life into myself and, you know, my business. So where I see myself is I'm gonna be everywhere. I mean, that's how I am, man. I'm trying to build a platform. Like, to me, like, 'cause even yesterday I had a Skype call for a project, you know, and hopefully, and you know, by the grace of God, it comes to pass for me. But, you know, I was just telling me I want to be a household name, but it's not just me just being like a big artist or customizer. You know, I want to use the platform that I do develop to help people, because even outside of just helping people create art, man, it's just people deal with a lot of stuff on a daily basis. And I just feel like people just sometimes just need a community, or, you know, people to talk to just about everyday troubles, man. You know, people deal with depression, people deal with anxiety, you know, losing loved ones. And the problem with us as humans is we don't show compassion or put ourselves in other people's shoes. Right. You know, people don't think about stuff until it happens to them. You know, like, I never thought about someone losing a child and how it affects them until I have my own. Mm-hmm. And so it's just one of those things where I just want to help people do better, you know, just inspire people to be the best versions of themselves, because essentially, you know, we all can do it. And it comes back to, like I said, just speaking life over yourself and your situations, because, you know, you thinking negative or speaking negative over yourself isn't helping you in any shape, form, or fashion. So
yeah, man. I agree. So, hey, I appreciate you, man, for joining me, taking the time out your day, because I know it's a Friday, it's one of your paint days. You know, I appreciate you.
I mean, I was chilling, man. I was actually just painting something in the garage, and I ran out of paint. So then I tried to just spray paint it, and it didn't work out. So I'm probably got to go buy some paint to fix it. So
oh yeah, I saw you doing it.
Yeah, so that's a done deal. So I'm gonna have to cover that and then try to start something else. So
right, it'll be dope though, man. I'm excited to see it when you get done with it, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Of course, I'll be hitting you up, just chatting, checking in with you. You know how we do on Instagram and stuff like that. And I wish you nothing but the best, man. I appreciate you.
No problem, bro. Take it easy. And then, if we do Clubhouse tonight, you're gonna be on there, son.
So I gotta start talking more too on there. Sometimes it's like listening and kicking back. But you say, is it happening tonight? Or you saying like if it is?
I thought it was every Friday. I just turned on my notifications. I mean, I might hit up Nick and see, but maybe. Cool. I mean, I'll DM you if something pop off, I guess.
All right, man. I appreciate you.
No problem, bro.
Yo, that was great. I enjoyed talking to the homie, man. Real good people, real solid person, man. It's crazy that when you actually get to talk to some of these individuals, like behind the scenes, like how cool and laid back they actually are, and sometimes how much y'all actually have in common. So yeah, it's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. Hope y'all enjoyed the episode, man. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, man. Stay tuned for more content. If there's anybody out there that you guys know that you guys would like me to talk to, I'll be more than happy to try to reach out to them and see if they'll do it. Or if you know somebody that would like to come on the show and kick it with your boy, because we can talk other things besides just custom shoes. I can talk about anything. Yeah, I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out.